What is going on, Roland Empire? Here, guys, to give you a video. Today's topic I want to talk about. Well, this is an interesting one. This is one of my videos I do when I revisit or I do an underrated kind of thing. And it's not like the movie is the greatest movie of all time. But this is my channel, and I can say usually what I really want. And I've heard people say that like Bumblebee isn't that great and all that. Bumblebee this, Bumblebee that. It just really say because of the Transformers and all is the best because of the script and all. Because Transformers was Transformers with that franchise. Bumblebee is this now with the franchise. I really like to make argument that it is a good movie still. It isn't just because it came from a franchise that was being beaten to the ground by Mr. Bay and all that. I think Bumblebee really was thought out. Is it the best? No. We gotta re-nuance this. Nuances are important to this. But I still enjoy this movie every now and then when it's on. I like that how this one was given some taking care of, some polishing, some definitely added an injection that is a full beating heart. I like this movie. It's enjoyable. From seeing the whole action scenes with Prime and B at the beginning, how it wraps up to the end and all. Seeing Bumblebee get thrown into the story, like, you still gotta bring humans and all that. You're like, you still couldn't escape it. But they, man, with the time being investing with the movie, I cared enough. And I guess Haley is good enough of an actress that I cared and all. Cena's in the movie, sure, Cena, but he was restricted to a role that I guess he could play with. He's not the greatest, but he was enjoyable. I think it is his better movies that he's done compared to what maybe he's gonna be releasing this year and all. That's not saying a lot, but it's saying enough. Some characters are cheesy, like that other government agent that wants to see what the robots are about. Yeah, things are corny. It's still a Transformers movie, but it's not so ridiculously boring and all that. It's enough where I cared for Haley. I care for that friend of his that she hangs out with sometimes. Cena's are with the government and all. It's so fine. Haley carries a story. They give them some time moments when she discovers B and all, and just realizing that how unique they are in their own ways and how they come together, and while she's repairing him, how we can get time to get backstory of who she is, and even certain things of like why she doesn't do stuff and how that kind of pays back at the end and all. And yes, okay, so there is stuff like that it can get kind of corny, it can get kind of cheesy, but from this kind of movie, that's really what I expect. I like the times when she can go to school and deal with those bullies. And then when she comes home, I think when she comes home, has those intimate moments with B, and having the scenes, you know, just really get taken care of. Those are the best parts. That's what I wanted to see from a Transformers movie, and I get that enough. There are franchises people wish they would have gotten for certain things and that they never came to fruition. I got that for Transformers. Like, sometimes I understand without it also being like criticism and all that, like that's very justifiable. But sometimes people can just be, man, too greedy. Like, even when you get a movie like this, there's still things to hate. And fine, whatever. That's their opinion. It's like I say, these are always my thoughts and opinions. But this is my opinion, and I have a good time with this movie. I could say it's underrated, but I think it has an appreciation. But who knows? Maybe when I title this video, I will put underrated, but it sometimes goes underappreciated. And I adore this movie. It is one of my favorite blockbuster movies of the last few years. It has a nice little element of like how classical it is. Like if it's Spielberg got his hands on this, but it's done really modern and all that. Kind of feels like too like JJ got it, but JJ is who JJ is. He can still make a somehow competent directed film, but it's still overall good story. Again, like I said, the script is not fully polished. Like the dialogue is an Academy Award, but for like it being a blockbuster movie from this kind of category, I have a great time. The family that she even gets to help, I feel like maybe it was intentional or not, gave me Michael Bay cheesiness, but also in this one because of how everything else behaved better, I felt it was well earned, and I felt it was more cute and all. But you can still be like, oh man, these characters and all, they do give out some really corny ass dialogues and all that, and but at this point you accept it and all, and just how it builds up with her trying to escape from her family, and trying to go save the world, at least at a small scale, but still realize there's a great impact. So You know, not everything needs to be end of the world. End of the world with these guys. I'm like that. It was very contained within just a city, just with these people. So it's an admiration for me like that. You know, again, like filmmaking with the music too. I'm a sucker for the kind of music they use to kind of to incorporate into the story with the filmmaking. I thought it was good. Okay, it took its time again with the night shots, stage shots, and all. It was maybe a bit stationary, but I like how just how for me like warmth, how just how interesting of a filmmaking it looked like. Man, there's words. I hope some people understand are like, yeah, dude, I understand where you're coming from. And if not, it's okay. It's all good. But I really did enjoy this movie. And like I say, these are always my thoughts and opinions. You know, this movie could be one of your worst movies. Fine, whatever is stated is fine. But if you do agree with me, you can see some potential of why you like this movie. Let me know too, guys, and all. You know, I think it really works because of the filmmaking, the way it's crafted, the way that yeah, the story doesn't go out too serious, but it doesn't go out to be too just, waste of time, like a waste of time. It's a nice balance that, there is an investment and, I do enjoy these characters. I just had a good time with this. So, all this in the comments below. And as always, Roland Empire, laugh, smile, repeat.